Hello. We are gonna go do something really fun today. So when I bought this house here in Burlington in 2021, one of the big things that drew us to this area was it's right near the lake, and where we are in Burlington, there's actually an amazing beach, which we go to all the time. Now, they test the water, it's clean, it's safe. We love it. It is amazing. We spend so much time at the beach, and this house is very beachy. I've called it the beach house. I've tried to make it very like airy. There's just something about living near water for me that's been a lifelong goal, and I'm now just like walking distance from water, and it's Lake Ontario, but where we are, it actually looks a bit like an ocean. There's a beautiful beach. Anyways, one of the things I've wanted to do since I moved here 2 years ago was get into stand-up paddleboarding. There's a big culture of that here, and I've always found it fascinating and something that I'd love to do. I'm always into individual sports. I am not a team sport person, so I've been into horseback riding and skiing and rock climbing before, and so this for me, and I used to kayak a lot as a teen, and so initially I was just gonna get a stand-up paddleboard, but the more research I did, I didn't realize, oh, you could get a hybrid stand-up paddleboard and kayak. And so then I was like, you know what, I bet there's some really good ones used I could buy. I bet there's people that buy it, and hopefully this isn't me, I don't think it will be, that buy it and then think they're gonna love it, and then they're like, oh, this is not for me, I'm gonna sell it. And there were so many on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm gonna go, I might be buying one today. I'm really excited. It looks amazing. It's a body glove one. And then I think what I might also do today, I just need to get out, is go get like a life vest, safety first, and I think maybe some like knockoff Ray-Bans to wear in case they fall in the water, because it's gonna get hot next week, and I don't know, maybe this is something I could start doing soon. There's also like, I think it's something I could do on my own. My dad kayaks, so I could do that with him. I have friends who do like stand-up paddleboarding, I could do it with them. And then I just joined some Facebook groups to see maybe I can, like, you know, go out with a group of people. I'm a bit of like an introvert, so I don't know if that's my thing of going out with like new people, but who knows, maybe this could push me out of my comfort zone. Anyways, I've just felt a lot like all I do lately is work, clean, cook, parent, and occasional breaks with Ben or whoever, but I wasn't really doing anything like other than like exercising for me. And I've also always found that if I have something that I'm kind of like conditioning my body for, I put more effort into my workouts. So I know that you like need really good core strength, and like I just want to feel fit when I'm out there. It's more, I feel like it's a bit more meditative, but so I think also that will just kind of encourage me to like work out a bit. Like I have been working out, but like put a bit more into it. It's like someone who's training for a marathon. I do well with that. If I know I'm going to be skiing more, or horseback riding, or rock climbing, or doing CrossFit, I tend to, like with my daily workouts, kind of like put more into it, because I'm like, hey, I want to feel strong for this. So there's a lot of reasons I want to do this, but it's like mostly because I want to do something for me. I think it's about time. Not that I don't like live a life I love, but I feel like I'm just like constantly filling other people's cups. So we're gonna go see if this is the right one, and then we're gonna go and maybe get some other things. I also have like the perfect spot to store stuff for, like I have this big van I can be putting it in, and then I have somewhere to store it too. So let's go. Okay, I got it. It's beautiful. It's a body glove one. It's like been used twice, and it's 2 years old. The woman was lovely. It always makes it nicer when you're buying something used, when the person's super sweet. I got it for a steal. My one worry was the size, but I really love that it's a kayak paddleboard hybrid. So I'm gonna go buy a life jacket now. And it fits in my van. My plan is like to not have to inflate it, and like I feel like the more I deflate it and inflate it, I'll never use it because it will feel like a hassle. So I plan to store it. Hopefully it will fit in the clubhouse, which I think it will, because my girls are not using it as much, which I'll show you. I don't know if I've showed you our clubhouse. I am home now. I'm gonna pull it out. This is the shed I was telling you about, and I'll show you inside, or the clubhouse. I did a reel on my Instagram too about it. So if you want to see the before and after, go to my Instagram and see that. This is our clubhouse. It was this whole transformation. It's super adorable. I can show you here. That is my other shed. That's kind of like the back of my house. For obvious reasons, I don't show the front of my house, but anyways, I'm gonna go get the paddleboard kayak hybrid out of my car. I feel like this is the motivation I need to like really start working out. Even I just had my lunch, and sometimes I'll just sit there for a while and like, even though I'll eat like a healthy salad, I'll maybe like start eating some unhealthy stuff after, even if it's just not bad, but it's just like I overeat, or it's like high calorie stuff I don't need. So I just stop myself. I'm like, no, I want to fuel my body. I want to like hit a goal where I'm strong and I feel fit. Anyways, I'm gonna go get this out and show it to you. I'm super excited. Oh, it's so nice. I love it. So in here is the kayak attachment. So you kind of like put the seat in the back here, and then you put your feet against there, or it can be the paddle board. It's a little bigger than I wanted, but when I was doing some looking around at the hybrids, which this is, they all seem to be a bit big. It's 11 feet. I'm kind of short, but I can handle carrying it and everything. I think it'll be just fine. So super exciting. So I'm gonna store it in here. So this is our clubhouse. And the kids, unfortunately, do not use it as much as I want them to, but I'm hoping I can kind of store it in here. Of course, Oliver has to be wherever I am. What do you think, Oliver? Will it fit in here? Do you think so? Okay, I'm gonna show you everything else I got. I first went to sale and I had a very helpful salesperson help me, and he's like the manager or something of a kayaking club. And I was like, I first was like, so I'm pretty sure it's the law that I have to have it like on my kayak or stand-up paddleboard, have a life jacket or a PFD. And he was like, have you ever fallen in water and tried to put a life jacket? He was very nice about it. Tried to actually put it on. He's like, it's very hard. He's like, you should always have it on. I was like, oh yeah, good point. Like, I guess, cause I'm like sitting here like, it's so bad, but I'm like thinking about how uneven of a tan I'm gonna get with one on. It's so bad. So anyways, safety first, guys. And then he made a good point about the color. And he was like, you need to stand out as much as you can. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't even think about like boats seeing me. He was like, do not get a dark colored one. Get one with some light colors. So they didn't really have any in my size. I need like the extra small for women's. So this is this brand. And I got, and it fits nicely. So I ended up going to MEC, Mountain Equipment Co-op, for this one. So this is, what is this called? A Betsy, B-E-T-S-E-A. This is what it looks like on. And he was like, make sure you get one that has a lot of space here for rowing, paddling. I plan to go on my own or with a friend or with Ben if he wants to try mine first and decide if he wants to get into it. Maybe with groups, I've said that before. Also my dad. So, but I've been thinking about it, and I want to make sure I can have my stuff with me. I don't feel comfortable like leaving my car keys or my phone just like in a bag on the beach. So I got a wet bag, or a dry bag, sorry, a dry bag. So I checked, this one's from sale, and he again was like, the salesperson was like, get yellow, you need to be visible. So I got a bright color. I saw this Roxy rash guard, and I don't know how much I'll wear it, but if there's chilly days or something, I kind of had to get it because Mia actually have it in a, bag for donation, but Mia for a very long time used to wear a orange one. I should try to find a picture of it. And it had short sleeves. It was this exactly, but with short sleeves. Anyways, I saw this and I was like, I have to get that. I would like to know in the comments, do you kayak? Have you kayaked in the past? Do you do stand-up paddleboarding? Is that something you've thought about getting into? Do you want me to talk further about how this all goes? I'd love to hear about it. And if you're in this area and you know any like groups that go, let me know. I would love to see about joining like a Facebook group or something like that. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will keep you updated on how this all goes.